Hello and welcome to another coffee and chat with one of our instructors. And today we've got our photography instructor, Mr. Ton. So cheers to you, sir. Okay, you got that one? What are you drinking? What are you?
That's just water.
Just water. Okay, well I've got soda, so I think we're off-brand, but hey. So Mr. Ton has done a few photography courses for us. He's our main teacher for that, and so I would love for you to join us, when the world opens up again and take one of his classes. I can see that his students love it because I've got the pictures to prove it, right. Especially the ones at Chinatown. They look so happy.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was a really, really cool thing. So Mr. Ton is from Thailand, from Bangkok originally. He studied computer graphics, a bit like me. And eventually what he did is he kind of shifted to education. So he's been an educator for a long time, but he did do a little bit of sort of like photography and graphic design to sell condos. Ton did a degree in educational technology. And I would have loved to have done that. That sounds awesome.
Quite fun.
And so, yeah, he's been, he loves teaching and he loves doing things like graphics. But like I said, he's our photography teacher, and I'd love for you to get to know him more during this coffee and a chat. Right. So how did you get into sort of like teaching photography and stuff? What got you into it?
Well, I started with a self-taught photography, actually. I taught myself to do photography in my undergrad's degree.
Right. Okay.
It was like around 10 years ago.
Right.
So it's mostly it's the experience-based type of learning styles.
Right.
Right. So it's mostly gonna be hands-on. I've been in a variety of situations where lightings are different, and especially requirements are different. Say events or even especially sunsets, when you only have 30 minutes to run around to get your composition right and all that. It's a different experience. It's all that you have to experience it.
So you said that you sort of self-taught, which is great. I'm a self-taught designer as well, right? And I like how you said that you're very project-based and practical-based and stuff like that. But knowing that, if you could go back a few years, just after maybe you graduated or something like that, what advice would you give yourself about photography that you think would really help you then?
I think I would actually reach out to some of the professionals, teachers, right, earlier on. I mean, I got friends that are studying. I think he started around 3 years after me, but then now he's advanced way more than I could ever be.
Right.
I mean, because I think you get feedbacks from the actual teacher themselves.
Yeah.
It's the reflection on your work that actually helps you improve yourself.
Brilliant. So you would say reach out to more professionals and get more feedback to your work. I love that. I should have done that. Now, with regards to the idea of photography and learning how to do it, what are some of the hard skills that you need to know? Not soft skills, but some of the hard skills that, is it using manual mode, or is it knowing what lens to use? What are some of the core skills that our students should look at?
This one goes a bit deep, because I mean, some people have different type of achievements that they want inside of them, right? To overcome the hard part is the getting to know how the equipment work itself.
Right.
The artistic side is something that could improve, and it could change and could shift over time. So nice. I think it's the equipment. I think it's the equipment that you have now. Just perfect it, professional. Get to know it well. That's the hard part.
I think I like what you're saying about that, because we have a Canon 5D. I know it's quite old, but I don't know how to use it, and I wish I did. And then when I see people who know how to use a camera and just go, well, okay, I'm ready to take the perfect picture, That really impresses me, and that's what I like about your course as well, because the students were saying how it's really nice to have learned my camera, not just photography, but it was nice to sort of work with you and learn that. So with photography, there's so many exciting things, and obviously it's a tried and tested, something that you've done many times, I'm sure, and you've learned kind of maybe the old school way. I've been into a place that had to develop their own photography and all that kind of stuff. Is there anything that's exciting you in the photography sector at the moment? Anything new that's come out that's very exciting?
Currently, I think it's the technology of mirrorless camera.
Right. Mirrorless camera. Right.
Yeah. What excites me was the capabilities. I mean, comparing to back when I was starting out, it was like Canon 400D with like a 16 megabytes per megapixels, not megabytes, megapixels camera, I think, or 10. I think it was like a really, well, I mean, compared to the technology now, I think it's really bad. Right. So then I think that the image results that you're getting now in 2021 is just like marvelous. I mean, it's so crispy, sharp, and the color is so nice.
Yeah.
You get different results from using different kinds of technology. I mean, you get live view now.
Right. Yeah.
While comparing back then, you just have to learn it by experience.
Right. Brilliant. Is there a camera or technology that you prefer? Is there a camera that you prefer?
Not really, but I mean, I just prefer some camera that's not sluggish, like my current one.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, just anything. That's anything. It's fine.
Now, as a photographer, busy going around and taking photos, doing your editing and stuff, is there sort of like 3 tools that you couldn't live without as a photographer?
Oh man, 3 tools. Well, both software and hardware.
Yeah, software and hardware. Yeah.
Well, I use Capture One.
Right. Okay.
For my pre-processed editing, and then Photoshop. Right, and then those 2 are the software side, and then I can't live without my Wacom Tablet.
Right. Oh yeah, for your graphic design stuff. Yeah. How long, Teacher Ton, did it take you to get used to using it?
I think the first version I had, I think it took me around like 2 hours or 3 hours.
All right.
I mean, although it was like a simpler version.
Yeah.
But now that I just bought a new one with a more buttons, so it's gonna be a bit more learning curve.
Nice. But do you use the tablet for all of your mouse movements and stuff?
Well, for photo editing.
Right. Okay. But you have a mouse.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. Awesome. Okay, that's basically us. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Big thank you to Ton for giving his time, and I hope that you join one of his courses. The Photo Essentials course is normally on a weekend, and that's so we can have a lot of fun. And one of the great things is on the last lesson, you go to Chinatown, which is so much fun. It's busting and booming with life. The first lesson is around the compound at the school, so you get to sort of chill out, and it's quite funny seeing your students take pictures of like an aircon unit and stuff like that. But it's just, I love how I can see you looking over their shoulder and supporting them, so it's really great. So we'd love to see you join one of our courses. So again, thank you very much, Mr. Ton, and see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.